Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I wish you all a happy new year, 2025. Today I'm watching a longer video about the dark truth why the NBA is dying. This came up in my feed because I watched lots of NBA videos recently, so let's start this and see why it's dying.
Every season without fail.
All the way to the hoop. Scoop to the hoop with a ball. Point 71 and 72.
Okay, that was
Basketball
nice.
is more than just a sport for me. It's a way of life. And honestly, I can't imagine a world without Steph Curry draining impossible threes, LeBron James crying to the refs, or watching freakishly athletic players
Is he
defy
known
gravity.
for crying to the refs, or what's going on here?
Lately, however, there's been a lot of buzz about the NBA losing its grip in the world of entertainment.
LeBron is divisive. He makes the game unattractive.
NBA Finals numbers down massively.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the truth is, viewership is declining, fans are tuning out, and honestly, the numbers don't lie.
Is it because
Ratings have
there are
dropped
so
a
many
staggering
games, or
48% since 2012 and 28%
are there
just this year
advertisement
on
breaks
ESPN
like in the
alone.
NFL? Or
Meanwhile,
what's happening?
other sports leagues are breaking records.
Okay.
This is a troubling trend.
Yes,
And in today's video,
this looks like a
I'll share my
troubling trend.
own perspective as a superfan, along with insights from experts and fans around the world to explore the big question: why is the NBA dying?
You know how much league pass costs?
Like league pass, and you don't even get all the games.
You don't even get the games in your own city.
You don't get the Laker game.
Yeah.
On the floor.
Okay, so you don't get all the games
Technical foul, Luka.
you want if you buy the pass. Okay, that's
Somebody else or
not good.
Udoka out.
And Westbrook sneaks inside. 7 for Westbrook. Technical foul on Westbrook.
Okay.
Have you ever watched a game where an NBA player just gives another a simple glare, and boom, they're slapped with a technical foul? Or how about a player clapping in frustration, only to get hit with a tech?
Oh, yeah. He really upset himself. Call for technical.
Why?
It's
That
crazy
makes no
to think,
sense.
but stuff like this is
Even
actually happening
for
in
me
the
that
NBA right now.
knows like nothing, that didn't look good.
Peggy 18.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. What the hell? I'm so sorry,
Turnaround
guys.
jumper. Foul Morant. And John's got to watch his reaction. He already is sitting on one technical foul. He's got ejected.
Okay.
I get it, this is basketball, not WWE. But the NBA
Yes.
and its referees have gotten so soft that even the slightest hints of drama get shut down with a whistle. And honestly, this is just one of the reasons viewership is dropping. Because here's the thing, drama
So
sells.
he got expanded because he was celebrating, or what?
Oh, come on, man. No way.
Take the UFC, for example. When Conor McGregor was in his prime and gearing up to fight Floyd Mayweather, the drama was off the charts. I mean, those press conferences alone were pulling in more views than some NBA Finals games.
Okay.
Don't believe me? Check this out. The Toronto press conference for
I don't
Mayweather
watch
versus McGregor
them, but
racked up
I can see why.
8.1 million views on YouTube alone.
They know how to
compare
make
that
a
to the
show out
2020
of it.
NBA bubble finals, which averaged just 7.4 million viewers.
Wow, that's not a lot.
That's the power of drama. And yet, the NBA wants no part of it. For example, Giannis got a technical here for simply looking at Al Horford after a dunk. Jason Tatum got hit with one here for just hanging on the rim after making a big play.
Why? So
And
this
then
is
here's Jokic,
like
the
no
league's
fun league.
best player getting ejected over, well, basically nothing.
This will be a technical.
Oh, they threw Jokic out of the game.
I get that the NBA wants to
So,
avoid another Malice in the Palace incident, But this complete lack of drama
what's
and
that? I have to watch
at every corner is turning fans away.
Yeah, it even looks ridiculous to me, and I don't even know like
my dad took my 9-year-old nephew to
a lot of
his
stuff.
basketball game,
So
and his favorite player got ejected early in the third for nothing. This is absolutely disgusting. And this one, which perfectly sums up the 2025 season.
You can't show it? Okay, you can show it. I've heard for a second that it's so bad that he couldn't show it.
This is completely BS. This is shame.
Officials who are too quick to blow their whistles, eject players, or change the outcome of games while eliminating any possible drama are just one of the many reasons NBA viewership is in a free fall.
Okay, it's that bad. Okay.
We've got breaking news. LeBron is a Laker.
Breaking news. Kevin Durant is headed to Phoenix.
Portland is sending Damian Lillard to the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis and Dame, that is a scary thought.
Piggybacking on my earlier point about the lack of drama, another reason NBA viewership is dropping is the complete lack of heated rivalries.
Okay.
The other thing is the rivalries with the NBA. I'm not gonna hold you. I want that. I miss that. I
So
liked
there's
it when
no
people didn't
like
each
in
other and was really trying to go at each
football, or as you call it,
In
soccer,
the UFC, for example,
where you have
we
like
want to see John Jones fight Tom Aspinall.
clubs
Not
from
watching
the
them train
same
together
city
and be buddies.
playing against each other, and there's lots of drama, or like
Reality is,
an
NBA players
arch
switch
enemy
teams
where
faster
you.
than a game of hot potato these days.
Okay.
As a
Wow.
result, there aren't many rivalries anymore, and rivalries bring drama.
Ah, you mean rivalries
as I
between
mentioned
players?
earlier,
Okay.
drama
Yeah.
sells,
Also mix.
which is another area the NBA is lacking right now.
Maybe that's just maybe that little toxic side of me. You feel me? I just like controversy.
Not just individual players, but like doesn't even feel like there's team rivalries anymore. Like a Lakers
Not
Celtics
even that,
game,
okay.
it's like whatever now, you know?
Kevin Durant, for example. He's one of the greatest players of the last decade, but how can home fans get emotionally invested when he leaves his team every couple of years?
I
Then there's
understand what
LeBron
he's
James.
saying. Yeah.
While many of the younger generation consider him the GOAT, he's notorious for jumping ship whenever the going gets tough. By constantly avoiding long-term battles, he's also avoided building the kind of rivalries that fans crave. And now, according to what I heard recently,
Okay.
he's reportedly interested in teaming up with Golden State and joining arguably his biggest rival, Steph Curry. All because his Lakers experiment has turned into a complete disaster.
Okay. Is it this bad? Okay, good to know.
Where's the loyalty? Where's the drama?
There's no loyalty. Yeah, I get what he's
Then,
saying,
like I
coming
said, whenever young
from
players
Europe,
try to create
where we have
rivalries like Jalen Green
football,
and Cade Cunningham,
soccer,
the NBA is quick to blow the
and
whistle and put
we
up the
have
fire
lots
immediately.
of rivalries between clubs in their own country
As
and
one fan
between
put it,
clubs
the fact they
from
get
another
attacked for that
country and
summarizes
our
everything
country.
wrong
So
with today's soft NBA.
that
God forbid somebody shows some emotion.
that
So the
seems
other day,
weird
I came
to
home
me.
exhausted and just wanted to relax by watching my favorite team play basketball. I fire
Makes
up
sense,
the league
yes.
pass and then, bam, I get hit with this.
Is this bad or it's not available?
Yeah. For some reason, the NBA
Okay.
blocks out home games for everyone on their League Pass app, making it ridiculously hard for fans to watch their favorite team.
Okay.
So you
that-
got to buy cable for your own teams, and then you got to buy League Pass to get the League Pass stuff. So what ends up happening is the distribution of games now. They're harder to find.
yeah, that's also a big problem
Look at
if
this
you
Reddit
can't.
post from 2 years ago that really sums things up. I have TNT as well as League Pass, but it won't let me watch the Bucks-Warriors game on TNT due to a regional blackout. What the am I supposed to do? Why the does the NBA make it so hard to watch
Yeah,
their
that's a really
To
good
which
point.
someone
You
replied,
need it
"It's
to
really
be
funny to
really
me.
easy.
I live in Vegas, but I can't watch the Clippers or Kings. If I move to a different zip code 10 minutes east, I also cannot watch the Lakers on top of the Clippers and Kings. They just make up."
Okay,
The truth
that
is,
sounds
many
really
NBA
bad.
fans have a specific team they love to watch. Usually, their home team.
Yeah,
But the
of
NBA
course.
makes it so frustrating to follow them. Oftentimes, you don't know if the game is going to play
It's
on
all
League
about
Pass,
the
TNT,
money.
ESPN, or some other random channel.
It's because
With all
of the
this
money.
hassle, It's so much
the
easier to just tune
television
into
ads.
something else.
Yes,
Especially in a
course.
world overflowing with entertainment options. This is yet another reason
Yeah.
why NBA viewership keeps
Who is
dropping.
that guy?
You know what I mean? Words was thrown out there that shouldn't be thrown out there between, you know what I mean, two men. And so that kind of just drew the line for me. And I'm one of those,
Okay.
once you're on one side, bro, you stay in there.
You might be wondering why I included that clip of Paul George on
Yes.
his podcast, where he shares why he's no longer a fan of Chris Paul, in a video titled, Why the NBA is Dying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me explain, or
Please,
better
do
yet,
so.
let this man explain.
Okay.
So Podcast P, I want to pull this up before I say it. This season, 10 games played, 16 podcast episodes. Salary $49 million. Are you getting paid for the podcast or are you getting paid to play? How you got more podcast episodes than games played, nigga?
Story mode featuring Jamal
That's
Crawford, the Drew Holiday
a good
episode,
point, yeah.
season 3 premiere. Paul George has been dropping podcast after podcast on his
Other one. I'm really sorry.
Podcast P channel, and while they're great episodes, they highlight a trend among NBA players that they don't seem to care about the league anymore. To
Okay.
them, the NBA feels like a stepping stone or a paycheck.
Okay,
And
yeah,
you know what?
makes sense.
Fans can feel that vibe.
I don't
Yeah.
like the NBA.
Why not the NBA?
Don't give a
Anyway, when it comes to Paul George
I mean,
specifically,
if the
just listen to what
NBA
this one Philly fan
really
had to
doesn't
say.
care about
I just slept until 5 p.m.
about their
And I
players,
woke up and looked at my phone.
then why would the
and
players
I
care
see
about them?
a Paul George podcast featuring Reggie Jackson. The day after Paul George drops 2 points and leaves the game with another leg injury.
It wouldn't be fair to put all the blame on Paul George because this is a much bigger league-wide
Okay,
trend.
so he
Take Zion
was
Williamson,
injured and
for
then
example.
he drops the
One of the most
podcast.
hyped prospects
Yeah, that
in
doesn't
recent
sound
NBA
good.
history.
That doesn't look good
Instead
to
of focusing
fans.
on the game, he seems to care more about food than basketball.
Is it hard to diet at your age?
Jeez.
Be honest.
Since it's you, I'll be real. There are times when I will say that, man, that shit hard. It's hard, man. Like 20, 22, got a lot of money. It feel like all the money in the world, man.
Then
Okay.
there's Ben Simmons, once hailed as the next LeBron
all those
James.
players don't
He's earning
tell me
tens of millions of
anything yet,
dollars,
but
but still hasn't
I'm
bothered
learning.
to develop a jump shot.
Oh,
I
wow.
mean, in this clip, he misses practically every mid-range jumper.
Oh my god.
And let's not forget the countless other players who just show up to play, but don't seem to care whether they win or lose.
The NBA, you lose, you still getting money. And I know for sure, like, after
Yeah,
you lose,
that's
you're like,
it.
damn, I lost. You be hurt. Look at your bank account, $35 million. College, you really lose, you're done.
I know
Oh, yeah.
this doesn't
I know
apply to
what
every player.
he means.
Some genuinely care about winning,
Some
and that's
players
the
are
reason why
just
fans
like,
love
okay,
them.
I get money,
But the harsh
I don't
truth
care
is
if,
that the majority of
if I
players,
lose. Who
even
cares?
some superstars,
Mhm.
don't seem to show that passion.
Well,
And if they don't care, why should viewers
that's
bother
because you
tuning in?
don't go up in your
In the words
team.
of the great Steph Curry, we can tell Donald Trump, night night.
The point he's making that players aren't caring, I get totally, and I think the problem is that you don't have players come to a club with like 10, 11, 12, growing up there, playing there and learning there how to play the game right, like we have in European football. You join your club, most times your local club at like 8, 9, 10. They teach you everything and you become invested in the club this way, and you are loyal because you grew up with this club, and then if you're really good you can play for this club, and then if you are really good they will sell you, but you spend like the first like 6, 7, 8, 9 years with your club, and once you are sold to another club, then you are at this club by contract for like 3, 4, 5, 6 years. So you also grow into this club, and if you're really successful with this club and like it there, you probably will renew your contract and be there more time, and you get to know the fans and the staff and like the town, and you're a star there. Everybody knows you, and I think that's what's missing in the NBA. You could go to your high school, you play there, then you go to college and you play there, and then you get drafted by any team that can be like on the other side of the country, and you have no emotional connection to this team. They pay you lots of money, and that's why and then they expect you to be passionate. Like, why would you? Just because you get money, there is nothing. There's no emotional investment. But let's now continue.
I'm not here to dive into politics, but another big reason the NBA is losing viewership is its polarizing stance on political issues.
That's not
my friends call each other that all the time. I'm not his friend, though. I don't want to see that on the note. He's not my friend.
That's why.
Again, I'm not picking sides or saying which side is better, but the reality is, when the NBA chooses one side of the political spectrum, they alienate the other side of the viewers.
Other side, yes.
If there's a poll I'd be interested in, is the following: what percentage of MLB players give to the left and the right?
Care.
What percentage of NHL players give to the left and the right? NBA and NFL. Which one do you think is going to be majority of the money being given to the left?
NBA.
100%, and it won't even be close.
Damn, lost a fan. I remember why I don't watch the NBA anymore. And this is the main reason I don't watch the NBA anymore.
Okay.
Now, I'm not saying it's wrong for NBA players to speak out about the state of the country or share their opinions on who they prefer in the White House.
Yeah, that's okay.
Based on what I've seen, it's clearly bad for business. You don't lose all the viewers from the opposing political side, but you definitely lose a chunk of them. And when you combine that with the lack of drama, overly abusive referees, the difficulty of watching games, and players who don't seem to care about winning, you end up with the perfect storm for plummeting viewership. Oh, and I haven't even touched on the three-point shooting yet, which has made
small disruption here. He was talking about something and I forgot it now. What did he say? Sorry, I lost my train of thought here. Yeah, the referees.
There's a chunk of them. And when you combine that with the lack of drama, overly abusive referees,
that's one. How are the referees working in the NBA? Are they employed by the NBA and they get a salary? Are they paid for each game? Do they have to take some courses and then tests to become referee, and like how hard is it? That would interest me, because in European football to become a top class referee you have to make lots of courses, and you have to be fit because you have to run the whole game, and you have to have knowledge of the rules, and what I have heard is they also teach you to like don't disrupt the game flow too much. Of course, sometimes you have to, but you know what I'm saying.
Difficulty of watching games and players who don't seem to care about winning, you end up with the perfect storm for plummeting viewership. Oh, and I haven't even touched on the three-point shooting yet,
What's
which
with
has made
the
some
three-point
games almost
shooting?
unbearable to watch.
Ah,
The
they all
three-point
miss.
shot was
Okay.
revolutionary when Steph Curry came out of nowhere, hitting impossible shots from half court. It was exciting. It was fresh.
Makes sense.
But now,
yes.
when the three-point shot has become a cold, calculated algorithm, like what the Celtics are doing right now,
Okay.
it loses its magic.
What does he mean?
Entertainment is just too easy to find these days. Netflix, YouTube, Amazon Prime, TikTok, UFC, you name it. Sure,
haven't
the
watched
NBA
UFC
just
yet,
signed a
so-
massive new deal and made more money than ever, but that doesn't change the fact that viewership is falling.
Yeah.
If the league wants to bounce back and dominate the entertainment world again, they need to seriously rethink many aspects of their
He's the
business.
commissioner. He looks
Not
like a
that I'll ever
zombie.
stop
I'm sorry,
watching,
but
though.
he looks like...
As a super fan, I can't get enough of the NBA. I mean, did you all catch the game where Jordan Poole took down Nikola Jokic in a showdown absolutely no one saw coming?
Okay.
On a night when Jokic dropped a career-high 56 points?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Jordan Poole straight up
56
turned
points.
into Steph Curry that night and completely took over against the best player in the world. And
Okay.
if you're wondering what I'm talking about, don't worry, because I've got the whole story for you right over here.
This was interesting. So basically, the NBA is dying because players don't care if they win or lose. It's hard to watch their games, which is really dumb if you ask me. In Europe, you have your league in each country, and we sell our rights either to our national broadcaster or to some pay TV, but then you have like all your games. So yeah, and the Champions League, that's where all the countries play, all the clubs from the big countries play against each other. They sell to lots of TV stations, so you have lots of possibility to watch the game you want to see. So the NBA needs to rethink the strategy, I think. Thanks for watching. This was interesting. I am really thankful for you watching. Please leave a like if you liked it. If you would subscribe, that would be even more appreciated. And if you want to comment, feel free, please. I will try to answer any comment I get. See you next time. Bye.